Perfect. 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 Perfect.
All right, it is time, everybody, to do this live stream. How is it going? Tom Stevens in the house. Y'all knew that. You already knew that. It is Thursday. It is a live stream for everyone. The first of 3 live streams we're doing back to back to back today at Reaction Therapy. So good to see everybody. Nick in the background of this video to tell me what to do or say next. Thank goodness, Nick. I'm glad you're here. But all of you, I am so happy to see you here. Let me know where you're from, what you're doing, what your question is, what your thought is. This is just a general live stream. We thought, you know what? We're already doing a live stream today for the Juice World tier on our Patreon page. We do that every single week on Thursday. We're doing a live stream, which comes every 3 months for the next level, which is the $20 tier of our Patreon and above. We are doing that one today as well. And we thought, let's just do a general live stream. Let's get it going. So here I am. Had a long day's work from the morning until now. I got back on Discord last night. Miraculously, I snuck in under my actual name of Tom Stevens. If y'all don't know, I was locked out of Discord for creating security to begin with. So I got back in Discord, got to chat with people. It was a lot of fun. Even put a picture of Nick graduating on there, believe it or not. So you could go see that under the face. We have a section, if you don't realize that, Nick, on our Discord that has the faces of people. So you see the names and you can actually see who they are. So we're up there now too. There you go. All right. I can barely read the live stream. It's so small, Nick. So you're going to have to tell me who I need to talk to or what I need to do. But we have cool announcements, most of which you've probably already heard from time to time if you watch here regularly. But cool one first tonight. Anybody going? It is the 21 Pilots experience tonight. This beanie will be in effect. Thank goodness. Jackie, my amazing assistant, got that for me. And it's coming tonight. Theaters all around the country. I don't know if it's theaters around the world. I'd be curious to know if it's actually theaters around the world that are doing this. But around our country, the 21 Pilots real life experience. From what I heard, they did that last year because of COVID and weren't able to tour. So they thought, let's bring a tour into the movie theaters. And that is today, Thursday, May 19th at 8 o'clock here in Houston, Texas. Anybody who's going tonight in Houston, in our area of town, let me know. I would love to see you for sure, but I doubt there's anybody on here that's actually going to be in the Houston area doing that tonight, or at least coming down here. Nick, do you think? No? Hey, Jamie, good to see you. I will try to see the people that I can in the live stream because I love talking to y'all. I love answering questions. Nick's going to let me know if there are any questions I need to answer, because that way I don't have to sit there and like do my thing like an old person and stare at the live stream and kind of see. Hey, Laura, Germany is in the house. I don't even know what time it is there, but I'm guessing it's probably like, I don't know, like midnight there or something. It's probably pretty late. Good to see you, Laura. Let's see who else is in here that who can I see right off the bat? Kyle, good to see you as well. And Matthew, thank you. Man, there are a lot of people here. I love it. All over the world, people are in. We can answer. So first announcement, I'm getting scattered here because I had a long day at work. First announcement, 21 Pilots experience is coming tonight to theaters. We are going to that 8 o'clock. Our family is going. And then after that, we have, hopefully, fingers crossed, the first episode of our podcast, first official episode that is done, edited, clean, crisp, ready to go, should be out within a week. Hopefully by this time next week, if not by next weekend for sure. So we are going to start recording those and the podcast is coming to life. We are super pumped about this. It is going to be a really cool experience. The podcast is, it's a culmination of what we do, right? Everybody involved with reaction therapy who has been a part of this has asked a question time or two about us, how this got started, about me and my career and my life in the mental health field, about questions about mental health and how to handle certain things with relationship and trauma and depression and addiction and all that kind of anxiety, stress, all that stuff. And so we're going to be able to do all of that on this podcast. And we're going to have either a show, it's going to be every single week, and we're going to have either a show that is focused on the history of reaction therapy from day one. We're going to go back to December and just all the thoughts and experiences we had of creating reaction therapy, what it was about, how we came up with the music we did, the thoughts about breaking down lyrics, about how we integrated it and grew and how we, managed the growth and handled things through December, January, February, all the way up to now. That's going to take a long time to do. So that won't be one show. It'll just be the start. And then other shows, we're going to have actual conversations with artists that we're lining up right now to be able to come on the show, talk about their music, talk about their life, talk about the mental health field, talk about video reactions and the fan base. It's going to be so cool. So some of the shows on the podcast are going to be interview based and some are going to be experience based about the history of reaction therapy and the future of reaction therapy. And then we're even going to sprinkle in some loyal, faithful subscriber people onto the show. Probably once a month, we'll have special guests to be able to talk about just what it's like to be in your shoes and what it's like to have found reaction therapy and what it's like just to be a person who loves music and what music means to you and the mental health field and all that great stuff. So we're going to incorporate everything. It's going to be once a week. Everybody will get to see that. It will start out on Patreon. It will get released a week later on YouTube, and the Patreon subscribers will also get a bonus episode on top of that. And so it's going to be really cool that this podcast, I think, with all the interviews and the guests that we can get. So if you have a group that we've had so many that are not complete mainstream. It's not Eminem. It's not Kendrick Lamar. It's somebody who is a great band with great music and maybe isn't out in the mainstream as much. We might have a chance to be able to talk to them and have a discussion on the podcast, which is so cool. Anyway, that's really cool. Got that out. So we got the 21 Pilots thing tonight. We got the podcast coming hopefully next week. Yeah, Kyle, I don't know why my eye just popped to the West Side Boogie. I do want to do a West Side Boogie. And Nick, ? That's going to go to Nick. He's going to be able to put that in if we want to do it. I do have it on my list though, because I just don't know if he's super hardcore or not. I just don't know much about who he is. Let's see. Who else is out there? Devilish. Oh, Latvia. I don't even know where in the world Latvia is. I'm not good with geography like that, but it sounds like it's a long way away from Texas for sure. Anyway, it's going to be fun. We're having a blast and sending out merch and doing reaction videos. We've got a great one coming out again tonight. Do I go ahead and announce that one or do I wait on that one? So waiting on Nick to see what I'm supposed to do. Let's see. Jason, good to see you. Stumbled on our channel. I appreciate people who stumble upon our channel because it's always cool to see, new people who haven't been around that all of a sudden it's popped up. And we're trying to spread out the music that we do as much as we can. So I appreciate that very much. Latvia. Oh, wow. Oh, I can't even read all that stuff. Let's see. Advice to a YouTuber. I don't think we feel like YouTubers necessarily. Like the advice I give, which is what people have told me, is you've got to love what you do. Like we love what we do. Had this have ended at Christmas break, it would have been totally cool because we had a good time. We have fun. We enjoy music. We enjoy making videos. Nick enjoys editing them and getting them out. And it's kind of cool to have a channel like this, but we love what we're doing. So you notice we don't always produce reactions that are just always popular. We're not people say all the time, well, all you do is NF, Eminem, Juice WRLD, whatever. We really don't. If you look at the statistics, especially in the past month, it is spread out a lot. We do a lot of different people and we try to do our best, especially with Patreon, y'all. If you want diversity, Patreon's a place to go because that is where people request special requests and you get your requests heard quicker over there. And so we can do more content over there. YouTube still has, Nick, what are we doing? Like 11 videos a week still? 10? I don't know. On YouTube, we said we were just going to do 7. When Patreon started, we said we're going to do 7 videos a week, 1 a day on YouTube. Somehow we're still doing 10 just because we love doing the content. We want you to have that. So, for tonight, another great release tonight. It is not out there. You haven't seen it, but it is coming. What time, Nick, is this coming? Don't tell me 8 o'clock because that's going to be right when that movie started, that experience. 7 p.m. Texas time. 7 p.m. Texas time. Right now it's 3 p.m. Texas time, 3:13, but I'll say 3. So 4 hours from now, you're going to have a new release. Guess who it's going to be. I want everybody out there, just real quick, type in the artist you think it's going to be. And it's not a new artist, so I will say that. But type in the artist you think we're going to release tonight. Pretty cool video. Actually, one I loved, even though I was completely lost halfway through that whole thing. Anyway, Kelton, good to see you. I appreciate you being a part of Reaction Therapy and following along. And Nick will start looking at who everybody thinks this is going to be tonight. Coming out 7 p.m., 4 hours from now. Yeah, so much more Juice to do. I know. We've got a lot of Juice WRLD to do. We're going to be around for years with Juice WRLD.
That's the one correct.
Oh, Samantha, how you doing? Yeah, we typical. Gosh, good question. I like that question. Typical day, week for me. Clients at the office. So I have a full load of clients that I see at the office, and on Thursday and Friday, I try to finish early. On Monday and Wednesday nights, I work late. So sometimes I can work till 9 p.m. at night, but that way on Thursday and Friday, I can finish early. So I'm home like this. And I did it when our kids were in school so I could get home like that. But it allows me a little bit of flexibility. But I have a full load of people at work. I have a lot of couples that I see, lots of trouble lately with divorces, affairs, and addictions and all kinds of things going on in my practice. And I do some work also with teenagers who I love, but I only take 2 or 3 teenagers at a time. That is it, because they are tough to work with. I have a couple of children I work with, and then also some individual athletes and people that come into my office as well. So spread out, but typical. Go to work with clients, come home, record videos. I typically record videos on I think Nick's got me Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday sometimes. Yeah, it's a lot of recording videos, and then go out on a date with my wife like I'm doing tonight for this movie. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're doing Nick's graduation luncheon this Saturday where the family and friends are going to come by and celebrate him. So that's going to be cool. Who are they voting for, Nick?
A lot of people, a couple of people have been right.
So we've seen some Lil Peep. We've seen some Juice WRLD, X. See some Sick World. See some Kendrick. See some Kid Leroy. Love Kid. KX Wish. I like that name. You on that grind, bro. We are on that grind. Ready to release? Here we go. I'm going to say what it is, and then I'm going to ask y'all to guess the song. The artist coming out tonight at 7 p.m. Texas time is none other than Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar tonight is coming out. Now, guess which one? We already did, what did we do on the live stream? The United in Grief. We did that on the live stream. We had NF come out this afternoon with Chasing, and that is now getting into I think we're about to get into the Clouds mixtape. I'm pretty sure with them. Suicide Boys. Yes, I can do Suicide Boys. In fact, I think some more Suicide Boys is coming out soon because I know I've recorded a reaction recently. I get lost and Nick tells me not to say anything because we try to stay a little bit ahead, a couple weeks ahead of our videos. And I just thought I remembered seeing Suicide Boys. So I think there is one that's coming out real soon, which is pretty cool. Good guesses on all this. Kyle, appreciate you, man. That's good sharing. And hey, there is nothing wrong with therapy in this world, especially when it's good. Y'all, therapy doesn't have to be shrinking. It doesn't have to be all this weird stuff from the past all the time. Sometimes it's mentoring, coaching. Sometimes it's guidance, consultation kind of stuff. There's a whole mixture of things. Therapy can be looking at the past patterns and seeing how we can shift, change, or undo those patterns for the future to make life better. But it doesn't have to be some weird, big, bad thing. Okay, I haven't seen it guessed yet. So, Clouds is going to be good. No doubt. Clouds is going to be good. I can't wait for NF's new stuff to come out. By the way, we have 5 minutes next, 7 minutes, and then we shift over to the next one. Anybody who is a Patreon subscriber at the Juice WRLD tier, hop over next. You got the link in Patreon to be able to talk with us at 3:30 p.m. in 15-ish minutes, and we'll be able to keep chatting there. But I love doing this. I would like to do this every single week to talk to people. Hi, Charlotte. Good to see you. So good to see you. Zach, you're in the house. Charlotte, Zach, man, we got some big players in here now. Let's see. Y'all are all so amazing. Look at the people. Look at what?
Harry Mack comment.
I can't see a Harry Mack comment.
From Abra?
Do you have any plans on doing Harry Mack? I really want to do some more Harry Mack. Yes. I think that Harry Mack we did amazingly well. I want to know which one is good mental health focus. Some people say all of them are good, but do you have any one of the other Harry Macks that would be good for us to do? Sam, I think the reaction will be to N95. You are correct, Sam. That is what's coming out tonight. N95, banger, crazy good, loved N95. I could not believe how good that beat was. I couldn't pick up nearly any of the bars that I was supposed to, but love it. Get ready. A few hours from now, N95's coming out. We did the reaction. We're giving it to you. Can't wait. Let's see. Who else before we go? Do I have a musical background? Absolutely not, Takedown. I mean, I've had some guitar lessons. I've played the drums. My brother-in-law, who's a drummer, actually taught me the drums with a couple of pieces of wood from a tree on his drum set one time, which is a really cool story. And I kind of learned the basics of doing just a rhythm and a beat. But I want to know more. And this guitar right here, this one is Tony's, actually my son's electric guitar. So I have two drum sets. He has a guitar. I have a regular guitar. We've got the musical instruments. And my goal by Christmas was to learn the guitar, y'all. I need to be held accountable for that because he also asked about the typical day. I'm also in grad school to get my doctorate. I shouldn't even say that because I feel like quitting every day, honestly, but my wife is pushing me forward. We are both in graduate school together to get our doctorate, finish our full education. I don't know why at our age, because we are old and we don't need it at this point, but she loves education. I love her. I want to do something with her. So here we are back in grad school, about 25% of the way through, 25 to 30% of the way through. So we're getting further along, and I'm pushing as hard as I can on top of work, reaction therapy, that I'm gonna try. I feel the pain of anybody in school at this point, because Nick knows how good it feels to get out. Man, to interview Harry Mack, wouldn't that be fun to have him on the show? Or is he too big at this point? Probably. Butterfly Mama, I always see you in the comments. It's so good to see you and to see your comments. I appreciate your support, encouragement, and it's really cool to see you on here now. So thank you for showing up. And it's going to be a great movie night. Devilish is going to be a great movie night. Some of y'all, I get to see you in the comments, and it's like I'm seeing you in person here. It's just too bad it's not like this one big Zoom call. Wouldn't that be cool? This was one big Zoom call. More Juice WRLD. We got to do that soon. I'd love to see some Justin Bieber come out, Nick. I want to do some more Justin. Oh, I think we do have some coming, actually. Oh, man. Freddie, love you too. Thanks so much. Zach, always good. College, what a... Zach, you know, we've talked about it. Zach's one of our Inner Circle guys, the top tier of our Patreon page. Very supportive. Very, I mean, you'll see the reactions that he wants, that he requests every month, and they will come out on YouTube as well. And you'll get to see how cool the music is that gets put out by these people in the Inner Circle that have a request every month.
Justin Bieber, June 1st.
June 1st for Justin Bieber. We're already talking about June. It is May 19th. We're already talking about June. I can't believe it. And shout out, by the way, interview me. Charlotte, you know I'm interviewing you. It's just going to have the censor button that I push down from time to time. Just kidding. So shout out, beginning of June. If anybody is in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, we will be there on location. Nick and myself, our family is going to celebrate Nick and his graduation. We're going to be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I believe June 3rd to 10th or 12th, something like that. The whole week of June 6th, we will be there, but we're getting in on the 3rd. So Myrtle Beach, if you're in, around, let us know. If we get enough people to say something, we'll find a place. Shoot, we're going to be right there by the beach. We're going to have fun. We're going to lay out. We're going to play some golf. We're going to eat some good food because that's what I love. And hey, a week off and chilling and hopefully getting to meet some of y'all. That would be really cool. I wish we could go around and meet everybody else. Let's see. What else before we go, Nick? You got to tell me when the time's up. Oh, just 1 minute? That's too much. Gosh almighty. Oh, Lil Peep. Boy, do I like me some Lil Peep. I really do. I really like Lil Peep.
June 3rd for him.
June 3rd for Lil Peep. We are letting it out today. That's coming soon. You know, today's the 19th, 26th. That's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks before we get it. Let's see. Myrtle is an hour away. Ha! Love it, Kyle. So cool. We got to put that word out and see who in the world could meet up over there at Myrtle Beach. Love it. Love you too. I am Every. Love it. Y'all are amazing people. Thanks for being so supportive. I appreciate y'all and all that you bring to our lives. You make Nick and I smile every single day, and we appreciate you just taking the time to watch these videos and to be patient with the videos that are coming out. We're trying to release as much as we can, but that Patreon page is where we're trying to get more content. So honestly, I say 10 or 11 videos a week. It's more than that we're doing a week. So we're probably closer to 13 to 15 a week that we're putting out. But hey, we'll keep doing it as long as we have the energy. That is the key, right? Have fun at what you're doing, no matter what you're doing. If you're not having fun, then let's keep working to find something that you enjoy, that you love to do. Sorry, I just hit that. Let's see. Thanks so much, Jordan. Good to see you. Philip, good to see you. And we will try our best. If you haven't put it on the Google Doc, put it on. But hopefully y'all get to see the 21 Pilots tonight. And if not, check out Patreon. And if not, then check out the next video that's coming tonight. Kendrick Lamar, N95. Nick's giving me the signal. So I appreciate y'all being here, and I'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.